Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm Gallon Ostrich, that's Captain Goo, how do you do? And today we're here to continue from where we left off in Pokemon Sword Hardcore Nuzlocke of the base game. In the last episode we made our way to Winden. And we're going to go ahead and check into the stadium. I do have a new an entirely new squad to cover the first little bit of our levels we have to have. We'll probably do this throughout the CC Champions Cup. This will be our team, and at the end of the we can go ahead and show the squad because this is what we're gonna rock with. And I was actually I was thinking use a Scorch or a Chandelier. I wish I would have done a Scorch now, and it would have been a fully Gen 7, 8, Gen 8, Gen 8 team. The numbers get to me. Ostrich, correct. We've been watching over your performance. This is just formality, of course, but I'll need to check your gym badges if you don't mind. Alright. Ready to battle, but it looks like Bede couldn't make it. Hard luck. Somehow I didn't think he'd just take being disqualified lying down, you know what I mean? I'm sure. Guess it is what it is. Come on, Ostrich, we should head to the locker room. Alright. Attention gym challengers who have made it through the gym challenge. The semifinals will be starting soon. Please head to the stadium pitch when you are ready. Alright, so I don't know how long, I have no idea how much longer in the series we have. I have absolutely no clue. So that's probably step one of a million on getting everything done. But we do have a fight with Marnie, and her ace, I mean, we're going into this with 49s with one Sandaconda at 48. I knew you'd get all the badges and meet me here. I know that there's been a lot between us, what with my big brother, Team Yell, helping Spike Muth and all that. But the truth is, when all's said and done, I really just want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. Alright. I will say I do believe we will at least get this week over this week, and then there'll probably be something next week. Would be my guess. But I do have our Urshifu, and yes, I went through, I got Urshifu. Apparently you cannot Gigantamax it yet, which was a little disappointing, and I couldn't find Drain Punch, but I'll be honest too, I didn't really look for Drain Punch that much. Do I just... I'm gonna just Brick Break real quick. Fake out. Okay. Why am I... Which, if you've seen, I have the Muscle Band, which Muscle Band increases the ability, or like it should increase the power of the physical attacking moves. So, something like Brick Break's going to be uber duper powerful. Of course, our only problem with Urshifu is that it is a modest nature instead of an adamant nature. Or like anything else that would be pretty successful. And then here's another issue is Scrafty and Urshifu are the same typing, so that's Brick Break. Let's see how much their Scrafty's Brick Break does, as it does kind of what you'd expect. There's a would it have been smart to have gone for the Dynamax here and use a Max Knuckle and get the attack boost? I could actually see that being... Alright. But hopefully we can get levels and everything's not going to matter. But, okay. I say that, but now we're at a point where I've got to just get out of here. Poison, fighting. We'll go into Santina, and if you've seen Santina's moveset, I'm really happy about it. I got Earthquake on it. Maybe, I mean, this could be like a rest or... Ooh, if I had rest, that might actually be something really good for Santina. Okay. Okay, I just thought of that, but I'm I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, that's actually good, because rest, we would be able to get, I mean, it would be a way to heal, get rid of status inflictions. But I mean, we got Earthquake as a ground type, that's really all you fully need. Sand Spit will get the Sandstorm out. Stealth Rock, and then Thrash. No, I don't want to teach Thrash. And yeah, like that's a fun move set. I don't know if it's a good move set. It's a fun move set though. But yeah, Rest would actually be a very powerful. Rest would be really good here actually, because you can set up rocks, get poisons. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Earthquake now. Morpeko. All right, and then we're gonna get the sand up now with the Sand Spit. So everything's working out in our favor, and we break through Swagger, Confusion. So Morpeko just goes down, and Morpeko's actually caused us a whole lot more trouble than I ever would have thought Morpeko would cause. Santina wants to learn Coil, and I will actually learn Coil over Brutal Swing. So I'm not actually against that, but with the toxic poisoning raising the issues more and more, everyone cheering back home. Grimmsnarl. All right. So we do have an issue here, and that's that I don't have a thing really good for a Grimmsnarl. And might be time for a hoodie. I'm taking a chance here. I can't go into Chandelure. I should have probably looked at teams, but I just don't do that, I guess. My bro might not use it, but I'll Gigantamax my Pokemon. So, yeah, I didn't really check teams or anything, so we could be in a oofers situation. Because, yeah. But let's see what Grimmsnarl does here. Wonder, worked real hard, training my favorite move. I'm pretty sure. Oh, G-Max snooze? Does that just put me to sleep? Nope. Okay. Alright. Oh no. Okay. So. Now, I'm absolutely boned in pretty much every situation. So I'm gonna go into Freya. I'm going to Dynamax. And, yes, I did. G-Max. But I'm going to Max Guard first. I'm gonna stall a turn. I'm going to stall a turn, and we're going to have to just sit here and hope that I can do okay. Not even decent or anything, just okay. Max Guard. Alright. And we're going to be perfectly fine there. Its chance of failing rises if it's used in succession. Alright. Time to take chances. And we're getting the fairy type move. Okay. G-Max Smite. I haven't seen this, and it's just the same exact move. But... oh, no. Oh, wait. Wait, don't tell me. Did... alright. And this might be like... look like copying out. I'm going to just guard. I'm just gonna guard right here, and... there's not a thing anyone can do against me at this point. Oh my goodness. Alright. So. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And that is why it's just not as good as Gardevoir. Because there's no chance of an outspeed in the slightest. Great. Oh, I thought I was in such a good spot, but... yeah, I mean... there's nothing with this defense that I can... oh, can I even outspeed with one team? Oh, I've got to try. I've got to try. I mean, I'm pretty sure Grimmsnarl's not fast. I think we learned that whenever we... oh. No, okay. Alright, so we are safe here, though. And just like that, that's how you lose two things right off the get-go. Alright. So... now then, we get to go face Hop next. And everyone in the stadium was watching us during all that. I heard them cheering for me and my Pokemon. It was nice. I may have lost, but at least we drove the audience wild. Guess that's not so bad. I think I'll join my brother in the stands and we'll watch from the sideline to see who ends up challenging the champion. Alright. I guess, just so you know, I'm still haven't decided if I'm going to cheer for you. See ya. Oh, she's going to cheer for me. She don't know it, but she will. Ostrich! I'll be waiting for you in the final match. After seeing the way you battled, I can't accept any outcomes besides winning this match. My team is on fire. Pardon me? I know you didn't get a long break, but the match before yours ended more quickly than expected. Won't quite handle it, so as soon as you're ready, we'd like you back on the pitch. Alright. Well, let's see. Everyone's healed up. Great. Good thing I got the Gigantamax for our Freya. And right after that, we're just going to have to move it along. And... I can't... Well, this sucks. I guess Senta Scorch finds his place on the team after all. So we get Bronzong and Bronzong and Senta Scorch. Great. I'm not. This is not very good, I would say. Just not in the slightest. So, let's see. I just had this sort of flashback, you know. Remember back when we were still in Postwick, when we got our Pokemon from Lee that day? I never would have dreamed that I'd end up standing here, facing you of all people. But it's time I finish what was started that day. Got it? The one who'll become champion is me, and I did not know you can press B and it'll go on auto. That just, I don't know how many people out there knew that. If you press B, it auto, like the text auto scrolls. Like that's what the. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now then. I really want to bulk up and get some defensive buffs in. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get a couple defensive buffs in. Cotton Guard. I mean, that's fine. And let Rose drastically. I mean, that's a little not as nice, but I'll get 2, and I think we're in good shape at this point now. I don't know how good Dubwool's going to end up being anyways, but we're gonna just hit the brick break now, and I'm just going to assume. I knew you could do it. Yay! I knew you'd be aiming for a super effective hit. Body slam. Juking and vibing. Juking the crap out of the sheep. Ram. Is it a sheep? It's a sheep. It's definitely a sheep. Snorlax. Just like, let's get this thing over with. Just let's end it here. I mean, 2 attack buffs. Yeah. Yeah. We're okay. All right. Now then, Corviknight. Unnerve. Effective. I say we do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're just gonna finish this thing like real quick. And I don't know. Like I know like sometimes they keep the aces in for the back. Like your last spot. And I don't know, sometimes I just like the idea of leading off with like your best thing though too. And that's a big no-go right there. That is a upsetting move and a full restore, but I mean, we did put it in the red, so shouldn't really change anything. I mean, it's not going to change anything because I had to use 2 of them, no matter what. It's just, it does suck though. It sucks, but what can you do? Pincurchin. This is an electric type. So I'm going to just max Knuckle again and get our attack up even higher. But can we get much higher? Can we get much higher? I do not know. I do not think so. But we can definitely try. Think you got me backed in the corner? No way. This will just make my victory all the better. You ain't winning nothing. Oh, he's got... Oh yeah, because the gorilla would have been super effective on my... It would have been super effective against my Inteleon. And, yeah. Release all the... Whatever. I mean, either way, at least it's going to be... Either way, we're facing a physical. We're gonna have a physical attacker, so we're going to max Knuckle. I'm going to trust that will be good. Yeah, I can feel very, very trusted that we're good here. And let's just get the KO. Yep. Goodbye, so long, nice to see you, have a nice flight. And just like that, everything is done for. Alright. Ostrich, thanks mate, I'm really glad you're the one here with me. I need to... Okay. Is Challenger Ostrich. You know, even when Sonia was saying that you and me looked like we could become heroes, I never felt like one. But you, mate, I think maybe you really could do all sorts of great things. Good on you, Ostrich, and Urshifu, and all the rest of your team. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm realizing now I should have went with a water-type Urshifu. Because, man, would that just be a lot better for the Charizard. Ostrich, that was incredible, brilliant. Honestly, there were even tears rolling down my face before I knew it. To think that the two of you set out together from the same town, built up the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point to throw everything you had at one another. Burning desire to win, those flames filled with undefeatable passion. It was battling at its very purest in every possible way. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed for the gym challengers at first, think that was you, Lee. Well then, all the more reason. My team members and I will give everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger. And the challenger standing before us might end up being you, Ostrich. In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for. Precisely. That's right, Ostrich. The real challenge is what's coming next. And I'm completely exhausted. I just want to head back to the hotel and rest. Best to refill your energy stores first. Why don't we go get some dinner together? I wouldn't say no, but you never care at all what food tastes like, Lee. A night like this deserves more than a rubbish takeaway, so I'll at least pick something good. Well, dang. Well, dang. Just rubbish takeaway. How dare. How dare. But, I don't know. Challenger Ostrich, hey, Challenger Ostrich, got some time for questions? First question. You and Challenger Hop were both endorsed by the champion, making the two of you rivals in a sense, wouldn't you say? How does it feel to have defeated your rival? I'm glad I could beat him. Right, question number 2. If you wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be? He was a rival I knew he was. I mean, they're... You can crown him if you want to crown him. Your honest thoughts here. Think you can win the finals too? Here's the thing. You act confident even if you're not. Alright, that's enough. Ostrich is already tired from battle, and you've been asking rather rude questions. We've got ourselves dinner plans with my brother, so sorry, but clear off already, would you? Yes, yes, I understand. Looking forward to seeing the birth of a new star. Alright. Phew, famous people sure have it rough, eh? I hope Lee gets here soon. I could eat my own arm about now. Alright. Several hours later. This is absurd. Even Lee's never this late. Something's not right. He always does what he says he'll do. As a kid, he promised me he'd become champion one day, and he went and did just that. He ought to be able to keep to his own dinner plans. Kid's sure got a mouth on him, huh? If you were that noisy during battle, you'd unleash a whole new level of power, you know? Oh, pack it in, Piers. I'm seriously worried here. So I don't need to see your smug mug looking like you're having a go at me, even though you act like you're giving me good advice. Judging by appearances, no wonder you lost to your mate. If you're looking for the champion, I saw him heading toward Rose Tower. Alright. Huh? What? He's... Don't know what he's up to, but I ran into him at the monorail platform. He said to tell you you'd had something to do at Rose Tower, so he'd be late to your dinner. But why Rose Tower? What could he have to do there at this hour? Beers, do us a favor. Take us to Rose Tower, would you? Neither Ostrich nor I know the way. Sheesh, what rude siblings, always so demanding of others. Though I suppose it's a real problem for me too if the funnels are held up for any reason. I don't really hate the two, you little runts. You're good enough to beat me, after all. So I think I'll invite Team Yellow along and we'll all have ourselves a bit of fun, shall we? Brilliant, you're the best, Piers. Let's go make a real ruckus. Alright, well, we'll go make a real ruckus in the next episode. Thank y'all for watching. As always, guy on Ostrich, Capital Good. Peace out.